Hi everyone, my name's Anjali and welcome today to our WOCY breaks with teens and adults, where this is the second part in our personal power yoga. A short session for you to think about what is personal power. Personal power is your confidence, it's your attitude, it's your positivity. It belongs to you and no one can take it away from you. And this is really important as we think about Tolerance Day Yoga, how we can demonstrate our tolerance for others. It's also Anti-Bullying Week, so demonstrating our tolerance for those that might be angry and feel like they want to show others their personal power. Remember, they can't take away yours, but what we can do is to show our personal power and be empathetic, compassionate, understanding towards others. Not always easy, I must say. And particularly when we think about in the context of Diwali, this idea of shining our light. There is always lots of unkind other things that are going on in the world, but your personal power is your light. And that's what we want to think about. How can we make that strong in the second part of our yoga today? So in the first part, we talked about inversions, which are great for helping you to feel confident. Today, we are focusing on stimulating the center of your personal power that comes from this core, the center of your body. This is your solar plexus. So in everything we're doing, we are going to be focusing on how to make that strong. Your body's strong, your mind will be strong, your personal power will be strong. Okay, let's start with a WOCY breath as we come to sit up tall, relax your shoulders, straighten up your back. And we're going to do something very simple. Well, it kind of is simple. Sometimes if you're not familiar with it, it won't be simple. We're going to pull our tummies to the back of our spine. So what I'd like you to do is just pull your tummy in. This is really squeezing and massaging that solar plexus, and then let go. And we're going to add breath to this. So I'd like you to breathe in. As you breathe out, pull your tummy to your spine, okay? Now we're going to do this a little bit faster. So breathe in and pull. So make that. Can you really hear the sound out of your nose as you're breathing out, because of the force and the pressure of really flipping and strengthening your diaphragm to pull your breath in is going to force the air out of your nose. So breathe in. And can you do two of those pulls in? This is called Kapalabhati breath. It's called fire breath, as you're really boosting up the fire in your solar plexus. So breathe in and breathe out. And again, see if you can breathe out some more. Okay, one last time. And out. Nice job. Okay, so we started to warm up that solar plexus area in your body. And we're going to stand up as we're going to squeeze that even more. We're going to also give some additional benefits by stretching the back of our body too. So actually I'm a bit limited for space here, and trying to take my arms out to my side really doesn't work. So I'm going to bend my knees and sweep my arms up, breathe in, and then I'd like you to just bend your knees a little bit and just let your body curl forward and dangle. Now when you're down here, see if you can straighten up your legs, feel the stretch through the backs of your legs. Feel a nice stretch. I like wiggling, as you can see, in this pose, as I like the stretching that I get in my back as I do this. Your tummy is being squeezed, your solar plexus is being massaged. You've got your head facing down to the floor, which is a really calming way to be. So when the head's flowing downwards, sending nice fresh oxygen flow to your brain and helping it calm down. So here's our WOCY warm-up as we do ragdoll. Let's come down to the floor now, as we really want to warm up that solar plexus a little bit more. So lying down on your stomach, on your tummy, wherever you're doing this yoga. So it can be on a carpet, it can be on a floor. Just be careful of your knees if you're doing this on the floor, or if you've got a yoga mat, that's great too. So I'd like you to place your hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to do some press-ups. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to come, but I would like you to have your knees down for these press-ups, as we're not putting too much additional pressure onto our core. I really want to stimulate the fire in that solar plexus. The strengthening is, yeah, that's great to do as well. And if you really want to do that, you can have your knees off the floor, but really to stimulate the fire, having your knees down on the floor is fine. If your wrists are sore, you can absolutely bring your elbows down to the floor, and you can do this pose as we're going to do some push-ups, bringing your head down to the floor. So you can have your toes flat, your toes bent, breathe in, and as you breathe out, lower yourself down to the floor. So we're making this yoga exercise by adding the breathing. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Feel the strength through your arms. Feel the activating of your core. And breathe out as you come down. Carry on if you like, or you can rest if your arms are feeling sore. If you're doing this in a forearm version, you can come down to the floor, still breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. That's it. Well done. Nice job. Okay, bring yourself down to the floor, and I'm afraid to activate your solar plexus, we're not done with being on the floor, and we're going to move to a stretch over. What we were doing there was more of a strengthener. So we're going to now pull the area around our solar plexus. It's going to massage against the floor, and we're going to get a little bit more flexibility into our bodies too. So you can see that I've pulled up one foot to hold onto it with my hand. You can also hold onto your ankle, and I'd like you to stretch one arm away from you. So I'm holding onto my right ankle, my left arm's away from me, and I'm going to lift up into a half bow pose. So we're keeping our hips, shoulders facing forwards. Try not to let your hips come to the side. Your knees are still kind of parallel to each other, and come down. Okay, so we're starting off with an introductory version to bow pose, just to start activating the solar plexus and show you options for how your body is feeling. Take 2 breaths where you are if you can. Otherwise, you can take 1 breath, come down, and you can do it again. The more full version of this pose is to hold on to both feet and to lift your shoulders, your chest up off the floor. You can feel that pressure on your solar plexus, the really deep back bend in your back. You can feel the strengthening of your legs, your knees, shoulders. It's all working here. And we're going to rest down, okay? So it's 2 or 3 breaths when you hold. And if you don't really like how it feels to hold, you can also get amazing benefits by breathing in and out. Okay? And we're going to do that reverse way. We're going to breathe in and out. Breathing in. You can hold if you like, or you can carry on with your flow for 3, 2, 1. Relax those knees down to the floor. Straighten out your legs. Make a pillow with your hands. Place your chin on your hands. Tuck your toes under. And move those heels from side to side to help that stretch, that stimulation of your solar plexus to absorb into your body, to allow your body to relax, to counter pose, so we're not damaging and overstretching one part of it over another. And then you can either stay here for our final relaxation parts of class, moving your chin into that pillow of your hands. You can also roll over onto your back to come into Shavasana, the yoga resting pose, where your feet are a bit apart, flopping out to the side, your arms are apart and your palms facing up. Wherever you feel most comfortable, you can make your choice and just allow your eyes to close. Take a deep breath in and out. Pay attention to the flow of your breath in and out. The activity of your diaphragm as you breathe in and out. If you're lying on your front now, slowly I'd like you to either roll over onto your back or come to sit up. If your eyes have opened, allow them to gently close and notice your breathing in and out. Hover one hand close to, although not touching, the space of your solar plexus, that gap between the bottom of your rib cage. You may feel a heat pulsing, circling your solar plexus. Pointing your index finger at your solar plexus, slowly start drawing a small circle anti-clockwise around the area of your solar plexus, that gap between the bottom of your ribs. You're unwinding and releasing little and large things that bother you. You're letting go of tiredness and lack of energy. You're letting go of procrastination. Pause with the movement of your finger. And now reverse the direction of your circle, drawing small clockwise circles. Wind in the golden light of the sun that lives in you in your solar plexus. Draw in confidence and energy, belief in yourself. You are responsible and reliable. Rest your hand now on your tummy and imagine a spiral of solar plexus light growing stronger as it circles around the front and back of your body, like it's lighting a fire of motivation in you, of belief you can do anything. Take a deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, start to move your fingers and toes. If you're lying down on the floor, roll over to your side and pause there for a moment. Use your hands, keeping your eyes closed to help you come and sit up tall. With your eyes closed, rub your hands together. When there is a warmth between your hands, place your hands, just cup them over your eyes to feel the warmth sinking into you. Slowly blink your eyes open behind your hands. Spread your fingers apart and pull them down over your face. Take a deep breath in as you stretch your hands up. Gather the energy from the sun to light your solar plexus, the happiness, the love from the world around you. Breathe out as you bring your hands down in front of you. Bending forwards with your hands together, namaste. The light in me honours the light in you, and I thank you for joining me for the second part of our personal power yoga today.